So, all right. So there's a lot of aspects to LinkedIn. What's like, how do you even, where do you start in terms of building a sensible or smart strategy to connect with people on LinkedIn?
Well, I'm gonna first say that everything we're gonna talk about works much more effectively if you've done the work on having a great LinkedIn profile first. If we just came out of a few years of being work in a virtual world. So if you don't know by now that you have control of what people find when they Google you or what they see, it's time to take control of that. So first and foremost, make sure you have a great LinkedIn profile. And that's not, by the way, like it's most people think it's like your online resume. Your resume is all who you used to be, right? Your LinkedIn profile should be projecting your brand into the future, kind of dress for the job you want. So really taking time to create a thoughtful profile, positioning the way you want to be seen, and being making it true, but also really confidently portraying your brand into the future. So let's assume that's already been done. Okay. The next thing is truly, I mean, so many people ask me, how do I get more eyes on my content? What should I post? Should I do video? All good questions, but none of that's important until you've done the work to put people on your calendar first, right? So thinking about like first, like for example, who in your network can you reconnect with? I mean, of course, I want you to build a new network, but before you do that, take a look at your network. Is there somebody that maybe changed jobs and you didn't realize they changed jobs? Or is there somebody you met at a conference that, it's time to follow up with? That's low hanging fruit and really diving deeper in a micro targeted way, not in a spray and pray way, but really looking at your network from mindful of your time and their time, right? Doing some research. Who are the people, again, specifically, who are the people I'd love to have on my calendar? And then the outreach is very simply, hey, can you believe it's been 2 years since we've been at that conference? Or even if the outreach is, somehow we're connected on LinkedIn and I don't even know how that happened, but you look like you're doing some really cool things. I'd love to learn more about that. Right. So really taking some time every week to do that 1 or 2 times a week. I'm telling you, you're going to be calling me in a couple months going, why haven't I been doing this? Because this is where, like you said, the money, the opportunities come from the conversations, right? Most like, yes, are you going to buy a pen, right, without getting on the phone with somebody? But nobody's going to buy 100,000 of your pens if they haven't talked to you, right? So who do you need to talk to for those bigger opportunities and get them on your calendar?
Love these ideas. I mean, so basic and so brilliant all at the same time. Future, where you're going. You're right. Resume is the past. Bring people to where you're headed. So on your calendar, I assume you're meeting a phone call or a Zoom meeting, some type of connection, right?
Exactly. Like an actual conversation. I will say that, I'm not 25 anymore. So I want to go right for the conversations, but I am starting to open my mind that a lot of conversations are happening in the DMs. So as much as I want to actually hear your voice, I will give it to you if you're actually having a conversation in the messaging apps, but I do still think that the most power is when you're having a phone or a Zoom type conversation.
Totally agree with you. So, all right, you have the conversation. What's your like everyone, I get so many DMs in LinkedIn all the time, every day. And I just, frankly, I ignore them. Like I don't, am I, should I be not ignoring them and
No,
looking?
you should be ignoring them.